And if they're going to get proactive with this or if it's simply a read. But while this has happened, shower control has been gained. Defo's taken that space. They've already kind of started to clear through that, but they're falling back away. So a very cautious start. You can see, not necessarily hesitation, but everything has to be accounted for here.
Nothing given up on either side, actually. Envy just sitting tight.
Oh, it's giving me butterflies watching these two, because it's on a nice edge here.
I was giving me butterflies. Gambit are floating towards B right now as well. See, actually going to leave Chronicle in position, maybe to, again, just try and bait something out with his owl drone, but Envy still in position here. Crashies. Oh, he just gives up the angle.
The timing on this could be insane. Okay, Marv's got contact, the flash comes in, they want to burst off this, but Marv's still good for one. He still stands! That's 2 quick kills, but then Crashy comes over to try and help out, but Marv needs no help. He holds that down all by himself and even peeks down in it. He's feeling this game from round 1.
A 4-piece on the pistol round. Again, Gambit desperately trying to run the clock down. I guess anticipating Envy, we're going to get a little antsy, maybe go looking for answers, but nothing given away.
We do all right. Hope we have a good performance. That's got you buzzing straight off the start now. By coming out, 4 Spectres, 1 Bulldog, nothing too wild. On the other side, it's relatively clean too. A couple of upgrades, but not much armor, no armor to supplement, so it is going to be potentially clean. I get a little nervous with that.
Yeah, Redgar just slips away as Ye goes wandering. That's a spike, so it would have been a big kill. Yeah, he's still wandering, though.
The timing could be excellent on this. Ye could completely dismantle this round. Yes, they've got presence in shower and maybe able to do a bit more damage, but this is going to be it. That spike now lost. That is going to be confirmation. They're going to be very happy with that. You could see Gambit wanted to try and work together on that timing. It just wasn't going to happen.
So now in a position they have to try and recover this spike again. Sheriff's to work with. And Sheydos got that upgrade, but yeah, you get a swing on this.
Oh, they're feeling it.
Another 4-piece on the round. Farm a few, get him up early, but some progress here towards the Blade Storm, at least on the side of Ye.
I guess worries and concerns for either side as well, but for now we look at Redgar. Beginning the process of maybe trying to clear towards shower, but there are 2 players on the other side, and Victor's going to take this opportunity to try and slip up close. A pop flash potentially could provide great opportunity, but no, actually falls away from that. Will play safe, but confirmation had at least off the back of the flash, and it sets up someone like Ye. And once again, if Ye's going to do this, if he's going to be a constant thorn in the side, Gambit are going to have problems with this. There's no fear being shown. A good flash though. FNS had no chance in that moment, caught almost on transition. As now a 4v4 starts to build. Victor's on the back, tucked in towards that cubby side, but Spike's being planted and they haven't quite cleared this yet. Has he got a chance for the timing? Yes, he does. It is traded, but now keep in mind that quick flank coming in.
And there's actually 2 members now. Again, Marv will be called upon. They line up for him. Nats and Sheydos will fall. It's Chronicle left. 2 shock darts. 15 seconds left on that recon, but it's like Envy might just try and smoke and go for it here. Marv, not even considering the possibility. And yeah, actually, low HP. He's got the shock dart here, Lauren.
Oh, this could be it. Gonna have to respect it. 6 HP, he's still alive. I don't know how he's still standing. And Chronicle is playing that time limit as best he can. Yay, what are you going to do with this one? Chronicle ain't going to mess this up. Surely not. Keep those nerves of steel in place. The spam's going to do it. Yay gets caught, but let's talk about context to this. And on the other side, the purchase. Yes, they converted the round, but it obviously was at a great deal of a cost. We have now a Spectre, a Guardian, some kind of fallbacks as, wait, how's FNS found that? Was that just straight through the wall, maybe just spamming away, maybe just reading a little of the positions? But Seekers popped out as well, so this could maybe spur on that piece towards B, or maybe just take that deeper territory so they could then lean towards and execute if they fancy it. But Ye's still here, and they have no idea that he's lingering around at this point. Someone else dealing with the Seekers, but Sheydos with a belter. That's again another step towards potentially leaning towards a site now. They've actually got it down to a 4v4.
Actually, we'll be able to push on through with the snake bite as well, so we'll get site control. Nothing actually an elbow to deal with, and it looks like actually 3 members of Gambit are going to pick up
4 in CT for Envy.
Not pushing this. They're actually onto site already here.
FNS is so early. He went ahead of the divide and he just gets the perfect timing on it as well. Finding Chronicle as he tried to fade away back towards Octagon. Now Sheydos, he does have a flash on this one. There it goes, straight through, gets the pop. Where's the quick push? There it is. Marved and crashies. They are making this look way too simple right now. I'm getting a bit nervous here now. That dash of, well, is Ye now going to be pushing behind us once again? You never know what you're going to get. Now, at this point, Victor did catch Defo, trying to maybe close that gap a little early. Seekers do come through, so confirmation of where this intended hit's coming into. Nats on the overwhelm, a name that we haven't been saying too much yet, but always a critical piece to the Gambit puzzle. A 3v2, HP's low for the Marv, so that could have been an issue, but no, the pre-fire on that corner, more than enough to secure it. As Chronicle does have the rifle, but down to 44 5 HP. It's a little low, and you can see it already now noted by Yay! You ain't getting anything, man. Yay is on it today. Looking a little aggressive. Marv's put himself up towards the corner on this one. So again, we've seen that aggression down towards that B side, but it is going to be Nats now. I thought it was isolated, but comes down towards Victor like a guillotine. Just head now removed, but Marv's been pushed up here a little deeper. It looks like Nats is on red alert. He's like, that seemed really weird. Where's the second? There's the second. He finds it. Huge impact from Nats in this round. Just tame that early aggression that Envy was starting to explore.
We'll pull Ye across from B site as well. Again, look at Gambit though. They're still sat in the same default from 35 seconds ago. Spike not committed. It's a mirror image of every other round so far. This is how Gambit want to play this map. They want to bait Envy into pushing. They want to build that paranoia, that suspense throughout the round and hope for a slip up.
There's it is. One. The patience they show, yes, we constantly say Na'Vi style, but I'm going to say maybe Gambit style here. I mean, Nats just got rewarded. Exactly. Nats just got rewarded perfectly for that patience, sitting back and waiting for that push-up. So at this point, why wouldn't you commit a little longer? Now, it is maybe going to be that next layer of do they still clear for FNS as diligently as they should? And we know they don't. The B's obviously open and ready for the taking. Gambit will still take their time. They will still run that utility, and they're just fine. I'd be a little bit more nervous if there was even a player nearby, but they're just fine on this here.
Well, this is the comfort zone, right? It hits 30 seconds. We still got 5 alive. Cool, let's go to a site, right? More often than not, especially with what's gone on in this early round, at least with 2 members of Envy committed to that short push. Fairly confident. This move here. Again, Chronicle actually still going to sit as the contingency here with the Hunter's Fury all the way outside. Nat's actually going to pick up outside TP, but FNS and Ye don't have any intentions of going for this. Whether or not Gambit will even give anything away to them. So again, 3 rounds. This will be 2 to separate them. We'll build up at least another purchase within this economy.
Yep. Gambit probably needed that.
Yeah.
It's talking mental game. We haven't seen them look shaken. I will say that. They're a team that seems to be able to always provide. They have the structure that seems to allow, even if moments go slightly astray, that they can depend on it still. They're still in a good spot. They're not the emotional springboard team that needs X and Y to pop off. Otherwise, they're in the bin. I still think they're okay. They have the protocols in place. But it has given that gateway forward. Nats is now super up close, but Ye bounded right round towards this. So again, he's there with Marv. They're not sitting back on this. Marv so clean on that check. They have read Nats. You highlighted. We know that push. So does Envy.
That's a prime example of doing your homework. Again, that Hunter's Fury sent through, caused a bit of chaos.
Oh, Defo.
Defo nearly caught it there. He's like,
he didn't like that one. And I do want to talk about that Ye Defo battle because I've been seeing 2 looks for Defo. And very different here. He's found that space, found that room. I think Ye's a whole different beast altogether, though. That man is truly living up to the El Diablo, right?
The consistency factor is what separates those 2 players. And again, we've seen Defo drag his heels slightly online. Yep. I think that's fair to say. Yep. But here, for me, Defo's been night and day to what we've seen previously. And actually a pivotal part to Gambit's success.
100%.
30 seconds left.
I do want to keep our eye on that kind of concept of those 2 potentially. Ooh, the switch up. All right. Defo going to be entering with the rifle. Ye going to be on that little bit of a deeper off angle too, playing over by Tribox, but there's the dash in towards the side. We are down to about 12 seconds, so anything that denies the spike plant is going to be denying the round, essentially. At this point, Ye's well aware of the pressure coming on in. Redgar's gone down. Crashies was so prepared for this, spraying in wildly, denying the spike plant once again. Time, it's gone. They've run out of it. It doesn't matter, boys. You've made a bit of a fumble on this one.
Right next to him. You see Gambit are actually leaning this way as well.
I mean, this is still a
We're
double
hitting that
stack.
time, man. It's 30 seconds again.
And there's this double stack in towards Hookah. That's what worries me here. They've left this so late. 30 seconds to clear this and hope nothing goes wrong. Bear in mind, there's still a flash that I know that's on Victor at the moment. Sheydos does do really well, though. They still know there is going to be this guy here. Now the Seekers come out. He's in so much trouble, but holds down Mouse One, still denies a bit of time. But the rotations, they're a little...
What?
FNS just absolutely barrels into this. Spike's en route towards the site, though. And can anything stop it? This fight, and already there's problems. 8 seconds! Sheydos loses the spike and loses his life. Crashies does well. 4 seconds on the plot. FNS! The positioning was primed. And now Chronicle, you gotta watch again as another round slips through your fingertips. Envy don't care at that point. Take the frags. We got the round. Look at this. Envy are absolutely running them out of this server right now.
Envy already exceeding expectations, and Gambit have got it all to do to fight back. Defo might find. FNS did give him 1, but no damage done. Again, it's a double stack here. Marv sitting to the right side of this wall. And actually, they're both going to swing through.
Oh, Sheydos.
What?
As if he's the one to get it, but they don't account for Marv. You have to. Sheydos, apparently that op looks good in your hands. But Victor then fills that gap. And they're always in the right place. The rotations are en route as well. Victor's actually going to aggress on them. That's madness. Redgar will punish that sort of behavior. As now we're down to crashies and yay. One rifle has come on through with Redgar, and it's well placed once again. The double
spike down.
Crashies just slipped through time. Oh no, crashies, he's feeling this. He's read this so well. That's one. Can he get it? No, Nats! He's found the kill. How's he done that? Still superior. Ye's on the other side now. Speed sees just the gun barrel. 2 now. Cross, he can call it. There's gonna be... The dart towards the back of the site, sees another cross, that's a tag. Nats, though, does find Victor, so again, those rifles coming through. But Marved!
Chronicle!
Chronicle, you absolute savior of this side. The damage was starting to pour on through. FNS can't do much on this one. He used that rotate over towards that B site. And Gambit, somewhat being saved in a very dangerous manner, but I've got to say, Chronicle.
Potentially run out from Gambit.
Yeah, good clear, close. Ult gets popped. Again, not much being found for this. Spike going in. They don't really have much of a say in the matter. Marv, how have you got that on Sheydos? The wild spray towards Nats will not find its intended target, and Nats is still dominating into Azuka. He's got his ult now just ticking away. Yay on the other side. Spike is down. So again, time is so favorable, and Nats has just denied this entire slice. But look at that flank coming around. Redgar is in such a dirty spot. Nats is walking this. See it? This is still the contingency plan. Chronicle has fallen, but Nat still stands, and yeah, FNS may consider it, but he still has to deal with it. And now the mad flank from Redgar. What the hell did Jay just do? Come hell or high water, he's still a problem, and crashies is on the defuse. Envy, make it up to 7. Is here. No op this time, but he does have the ult. They're playing from side itself and one towards kind of elbow, just waiting to see if their TP comes in early. It's a double take as well. Defo's going to find Victor, but will he predict FNS? They've got to know he's lingering around, but Redgar finding Yay on the side is huge. Now, yes, there'll be an answer, but it's Marved with 2, but it's all favorable trades towards Gambit.
Expect to see, obviously, push out on the backside of the flash as well. I think already you've got to anticipate there's somebody else in position to obviously swing on that flash at least, but a little weird. Maybe that was just an attempt to, you know, push and pull on both sides of the map there. And
sure.
Hating the pace. Gambit, again, we know they're going to sit deep. Defo actually will be giving FNS on a platter behind the Owl drone to start things off. And yeah, now actually looking to counterbalance that actually with 2 other members pushing up long here. Actually, if Yay finds this, it could be the entry.
It could be, but Chronicle's caught off crashies, so actually there's still a lot of favor to Gambit in this round. Now they know this player's coming up. Look, Vic!
What? Okay.
Sheydos, you're a lucky boy to keep you alive, and Ye's in trouble. He's been taken out of it for standing Gambit.
Always a possibility.
So they're on the full buy, got it.
But again, I'm looking for the same thing. Can Envy be the ones in control of the pace of this half as Chronicle will open up onto Yay? Actually, so that's the Marshal removed.
Defo will be forced back from this, so shower control has been gained. Flash disregarded by Defo. Takes the fight towards FNS, and Chronicle is making sure he is always the anchor point here and using that rifle just perfectly. A flawless prime gaming round.
It's a weird angle.
It's a weird one. It's a weird angle. And again, very similar look here from Envy, taking the time across the map. This default is holding. They are swinging slightly back towards A, but the spike is not particularly making too many moves until now.
This is interesting. On the back of the recon, down short, and the flash on long, they get confirmation on both sides, Lauren.
Yeah. Chronicle and Defo will be the two here, but Ye's found success. Now that's going to maybe cause a couple of issues for Envy if they wanted to lean the other side. Chronicle pushes in, isolates Victor. The timing could not have been better to make it back to a 4v4, and Defo just slips himself towards the side, tries to be amongst them, and he is! Finesse completely unawares as Chronicle now comes back. Envy are pinched in this one. Oh!
What?
Defo!
Down A.
You're insane right now. Ye and Crashies is going to have to do some big work, and look, it is those two.
No way.
But Nats, the timing on this is unbearable. And like, oh, you're going to try and play late in a round, are you? You're going to go for a late plant, remember? How we kept being denied these spike plants? Yeah, enjoy it. 5 seconds left, and Crashies has to clutch out a 1v2, and he knows that chance is gone from him now, having to accept the fate as Gambit will make it to 8. And Envy, woo! And, I mean, Envy, yeah, they're not being given many opportunities, so it looks like they're going to maybe eye up that A side instead. Defo does take a touch of damage, but not enough to really put him under too much strain just yet. He still has Chronicle here with him. So yes, FNS is going to bridge the gap up towards Hookah, but the timing's everything. FNS is going to be caught absolutely in no man's land here. There it is. Chronicle quickly turns as well. He knows there's more. Finding Ye, and no quick trade. Puts himself in a safe position, and Chronicle is dominating right now. There's no way through to the side. That's his. A little bit of something for Crashies too. Coming in with the ult here if he needs it. Ye's already found Chronicle, so that's a huge pickup, especially on that A site. We've seen how impactful Chronicle's been. Defo is actually going to work forward in this. Now, FNS has been here time and time again, but he's quicker on the trigger and he finds Defo. It's now a two-player advantage, and everything, I guess, traditionally on that A site has now been unraveled, but Sheydos finds Marved in no man's land. Now, that's a little weird, but we're going to have the Seekers popped for that attacking side. Want to confirm where these problems are going to start coming from. Now they know there's two coming from this side. FNS now just puts down the utility, buys a bit of time. And then that slightly unknown element, not to the fullest extent, is Redgar working his way back in as well.
And Crash is just going to play on bench here. Okay, actually, we'll get a sightline, but Sheydos finds it.
I absolutely love it, just waiting for that to dissipate, and then the sightlines work out well, but Victor! Oh, the hypoc flash too. Redgar's blind. The triple P comes in. Envy answer right back. There's that ult. We're looking to see when that might come in. Crashies has been insanely good. Sheydos caught off. That's a big starting pick as well.
You can see this as well, though, with Defo posted on B along with the operator. You can see now Chronicle considering rotating here as Envy stack up. 4 players on short to deal with.
Here.
I'm just going to wait out this Toxin. Again, perfect timing as well. The Astra utility, you can see it in unison here. The timing on this utility is perfect from Gambit, but they won't find it enough it, and Envy will creep through.
It's fine time at least for Chronicle to come over this side, and he has his ult. So that's now going to be a key piece to this to buy a little bit more time. Maybe Nats is off angle now, gets a bit more play. It does. In perfect synergy. These boys just find the timing whenever needed, but a dive towards the side from Ye. Quick response from him, but Redgar on the trade. Crashies now going to suffer, but 13 seconds. They're away. He's going to make a mad dash for it. They just want to get towards that B side, leave FNS over here for a second longer. But now speaking of seconds, we're down to 5. Plant comes through, and Envy going to just try and flip it on a dime. The retake now has to adjust all the way over, and it gives Ye a way better position to hold this. He misses the shot, and Defo will at least catch him in the leg, but 43 HP is more than enough right now. What do they have to work with in this post plant? Because Defo is closing right back on in. There's still one on the side. That's Marved. Quick trade out. It's down to a 2v2. Op still out, but it's Defo fighting FNS, but Ye. Oh, no, he's got swung on Gambit. Gonna make it to double digits. And what a way to play that back in. I thought Envy had cracked it with that TP. And here we go. Defo gonna make it hurt. Just add insult to injury as Ye's gonna fall on this. Now FNS will pick up another. Gets a rifle. Marv still got a rifle too. Got a frenzy and a classic.
No way Nats has made a tiny pocket to sit inside Hookah here.
Sheydos is right there too. Oh, the Al drone. I don't think he even had to do it, but the pop! Ooh, the pop flash was perfect, but Crashies could not care less. But there's Nats in the little cubby, and nobody puts Nats in the corner because look at him! 3 quick kills, and the rifles, everything, every small margin that Envy wanted to use. Kind of feel like they don't have an answer. They'd be up against Mad Point. It is a best of 5 though, and Redgar's got a judge. He's in Hookah. It's really quite good in this position. Flashed up, still blind. Can't use it. Second to follow. Didn't catch him. Redgar's fine, but actually somehow Victor still wins the fight. So now they've got at least the stepping blocks towards the side that they want. Nats is still here though, and he can be such a nuisance, such a problem, such a time buyer as well. TP now taken, but that spike. Keep that in mind. And Chronicle was in their spawn, but crashies predicted it. So many weird things going down, but Nats is still here, and that's what I want to keep in mind. He was still lingering around a little while longer, but Defo's on the other side. Do they even think he's here? No. Crashies none the wiser. A terrible surprise. Now they have to get past Defo on this. And they're going back. They're going back into Nats' lair, and with no follow-up. Surely this is called out. Yeah, it is. Defo's on the way. And Nats will just wait patiently towards the backside of sight. Having a little look towards long, nothing.
30 seconds left.
And confirmation will be soon. Two players creeping up. Nats, does he see it first? Yes, but he misses. Yay brings hope towards Envy, as now the site will be there. Spike en route. They will be planted. Defo, what can you do with this?
Spike planted.
Not impossible, but certainly not easy. Could he catch him on the way out? No. They're both going to be sat towards that long side. Maybe a longer rotation for Marv to get towards Hookah, as Ye will be controlling this.
They're doing just that.
This is perfect. Defo touches the spike, looks towards Hookah, sees nothing yet. The timing's not there. Marved will finally make his appearance. He knows where Ye is, but now he's had to use both of his smokes. But what? That shot was so quick. I thought there was a chance for it, but Marved.
For economy. Viper's a bit available for FNS, but Defo actually goes walking here. Ye's ready for it.
Don't walk up on Ye, man. He's starting to come alive, and he needs that fire. They need a little bit of something to light a fire under Envy right now. Sheydos just gets pinned into the shower. And Nats, yeah, timing's not good enough for that. Marved was waiting for this. And Redgar and Chronicle are near an impossible scenario. I'm curious how the money's looking for Gambit now, because these rounds have been pretty brutal for both sides. They've both been trying to keep it clean. Envy finally have 5 standing here, and they may just keep it.
Absolutely will. But have to respect this situation, but it's interesting to see Gambit now maybe lean a little further forward, because it's giving Envy what they want, right?
Yes.
They need to find this. The fact that Gambit plays so deep on some of these defensive rounds, it burns up so much of the clock, with Envy actually again trying to be the ones to find something before they make a decision.
What an upswing in performance from him. 3 players this time on that A-Lean. Nat's back in his little cubby.
Again, on the back of that owl drone, the flash through just to check if anything's outside B. Trailblazers should confirm. Envy are intended on coming. That's the goal right now.
Look at the amount of vision they have to work with. Yay, that barrel's pretty
that.
Big, but...
Oh my god, the timing is perfect.
Okay, Defo's still here, but he's living
Spike planted
on borrowed time in this position, because you can see that Envy have taken the space and they've taken the site. Spike is down and taking Crashies and Victor sitting towards Hookah. That's slowly clearing on the back lines, but this isn't going to be a clean fight. The timing's going to be everything. Maybe he can unlock it, but again, it's going to come down to the wire here. Let's see what Nats can do on this. Oh, the timing, Nats. He does not know what he's up against. Crashies just got Redgar. This has to now speed up the hit from Nats. He's got to make his impression known. 1, 2! The third doesn't need it. Sheydos is right there, and now it all swings down to FNS in a 1v3. He's got the time on his side, but the shots ain't landing. You can see Defo's just buying time. Nats is on the defuse, and somehow they work it out. 12 on the board for Gambit.
Envy let that one slip through their fingers. Marved, again, he's so in tune. Nats is unnoted to that point. Marved's like, yeah, I'm checking. Actually, we're getting contact on site now. That, again, presence noted on both sides, so they know Envy is spread thin.
And right now, it's 2 players on B. So this is the correct read if they go for the Sheydos backside. Nats, I think, just on that cusp he is. That spike now noted. Rotation's going to be coming in right now. The bailout trying to come through. Nats is just trying to stay alive. B more of a problem. B a nuisance. Ye still stands. But where is that spike going? Going back around towards long. They don't want to get past Nats, but Sheydos has fallen on the site. So there is some part of an avenue. TP taken for 2, now 3. Spike's on the way towards A.
They can't hear it because of the Cosmic Divide. Look at this. Gambit
so
are actually
sick.
staying behind this on B.
And Marved is selling this. He's selling it like a champ, and he can just punish any rotation. Yeah, one might slip through the net, but Marved, bullet to the back. But if anything, this is going to keep them here longer.
Exactly. Now they know. The plant comes through. Seeker's invested by Victor. Again, going to confirm exactly what they believe to be true. Everybody stacked up in towards spawn here. No flank coming through from Gambit. They have to fight through pipes.
It is still a 4v3, so some favorable trades could really work out well for Gambit here, but timing and Yay, that positioning, the timing on this one, he's trying to create a path forward. Yay turns the attention, but now he's got Heaven to worry about, but he's got Victor by his side. Victor's got Defo, but there's still 3 players, a 3v3 now. Redgar through the box, and now 2. Victor's still alive, and so is crashies, fighting with everything they have. The Chronicle's on the spike, and I don't know if they can get there in time. He's sitting this one, it's down to, oh my god!
He got it, he didn't get the defuse. Envy win the round.
But they're holding for a second. Confirmation from Defo, they're still lingering around.
Envy want a kill. They're literally desperate for a kill, but Defo finds it.
You're not getting it on Defo right now. It's Redgar found crashies. Hold on, it's a 4v3. This buy was absolutely garbage from Gambit. They're still making it work. And there are those Seekers coming down, at least from the attacking side. So Sheydos now going to be noted. FNS wants to close that gap. No, he's slipping CT. But can the rest of Envy stay alive? That's a bigger thing. There's a TP, and now look at FNS. He can lock these players in. They have no idea he's got around to this spot. This is going to sell for success. FNS slicing through them. It could not have been better. Envy somehow turning this back around. FNS's positioning then just saved them.
Redgar, 30 HP at a Sheriff. He'll be able to pick something up to try and make this work. But he finds himself in a 1v3. To prevent this going to overtime on map 1. And it's going to take him a long time to get over there, Lauren. Yeah, I can't see Redgar even getting close to this. You can see already FNS posted up in hookup. That's the first one to find if he needs to.
Still a tricky angle clear. Not going to happen. FNS, you're a hero. You just got Envy to 12-12. That push towards CT and that timing. Allowing that TP to come in, catching the rotations, because you know that Gambit had to respond, not punished, but will have to respect it and fall away. Crashies going to try and fill that void. And you're right, they're still kind of posturing up for this. Crashies could have slipped back towards CT or sat deeper, but they have now 3-4 on the site. But Envy and Crashies just watching as one dash stop pass, but it's Defo! How's he found that? FNS has fallen, Yay still stands, as does Victor, but only for so long! Gambit have just butchered Envy! And Marv called upon in the final moments here of this first round of OT. Not gonna happen, Sheydos!
Sorry.
Envy's turn. Redgar opting for the judge.
Okay.
Is this the world we're living in? Okay. All right. Fair enough. As Nats goes down. Crashies with a pivotal first pick.
Here.
It's huge, actually. Yay, pinging out the possibility somebody's walking this smoke, but FNS, does he drift in? Redgar's going to back away. Do not walk that. Do not walk that.
Oh.
Dead fool. Toxins going up.
Well, I think now we can say 2 uncharacteristic rounds from Gambit.
Yeah,
wait and see what happens, but it's got a little weird, yeah.
It's gotten weird. And Envy will love that. What a great start too.
That's what they look
Comfy
for the
picks.
entire time when they're
never
attacking
got given
up.
it.
Yeah.
Never got given that. They had to fight so hard for any of these site hits, but now, yeah, okay, oh, yeah, no, fight us whenever, dude. That's great. FNS though, pinged out, is going to be revealed and punished. Now, with Chronicle still here, he's been having a belting game. 30 seconds, a Spike yet to fully commit to the site. They had to clear Chronicle and they do.
left.
Yay sharp. Sheydos, now considered as well, been revealed, hiding away. Defo's en route, but it may be a little late now, as it is going to be just down to Defo, and Envy somehow find the perfect beginning.
Given effectively, well, there you go, Yay will find the last, but effectively given 3 open.
Going to be forced away, but there is another player in here, so don't think.
Oh my god!
Excuse me, Defo? He just dashes in. Victor, so sharp though, finds a quick reply. And now a 1-for-1 trade out, but they know the intention. Victor now not necessarily panicked, but trying to pour that utility into buy time for crashies to get over here. But you're right, it's the backfill, and it's still a fight from Nats and Chronicle. They just made Envy look like putty in their hands as FNS and Marved. Well, they were on the other side. And again, this pace change has been very uncharacteristic. It's got them a reward. I know how scary it is when it's Gambit to switch a gear, but Marv having to go through this now, a 1v4. But if Gambit do the similar thing on the other side, there'll be opportunities. The Envy will lap up as Chronicle. Please start. This was what they were dreaming of, and I worry for Gambit if they keep playing into this. Now that's a different stop though. Yay being picked up here by Defo is very, very different. But FNS did find a very key frag. Someone like Redgar, and maybe he's reading this again. I'm curious if he is, but it doesn't look like they want to adhere to this story of heading towards A. They're considering an adjustment towards that B site.
It'll now be Chronicle. The Owl drone. Actually was spot out. With Defo posted up, watching towards hookup. Chronicle just holding that pixel angle, but cross. Actually, Marved will get found.
Okay, this is now where problems begin, but crashies is still alive.
Chronicle!
For so long! Chronicle's not letting anyone pass. He's still trying to fight fully blind. But now Envy have 2, and they at least have the step towards the side. But look how quickly Gambit are on the case. 1 CT, 2 towards Hookah. And FNS is just dedicated towards that CT fight. He loses. Victor now in a 1v3. This could be map 1 going towards Gambit. The flash confirms attendance. Victor, what can you do with this one? Tries to turn the flash. He's still just fine. But Sheydos, he's not giving him anything. You know that Envy want to clear CT, but he's just not going to let it happen. And Victor knows he's going to have to fight tooth and nail for a single pick in this Gambit turtle up. They let nothing go astray in 20 seconds now. Victor, 34 HP. And it's done. Sheydos leans forward. Map 1 was an absolutely